Friday. We don't care anymore. Doesn't matter what's going on. It's not working. Me shirt isn't ironed. You know, I burned breakfast. It doesn't matter. It's grand, you see. Friday is when we no longer worry too much about things and we just kind of, you know, go at it. Sort of. But I hope you're keeping very well. Good evening. You're very welcome. Tonight, friends, we're flying in the DC-6 here in Alaska. Ooh, the cargo run. Delivering cargo. And, well, we're starting off in some beautiful scenery. We'll be flying to places, well, from Ketchikan to Sitka, right, to what's that place called? Petersburg, right, and Juneau. It's going to be brilliant. However, I keep getting WASM crashes on my DC-6. That's never happened before. It's happening now. We don't know why. We just don't know. But sure, listen, we'll figure it all out. The code, if you're using the new fancy gadget, is it turned on, Murphy? Yes. If you're using WingLink, TTM is the code. Thought to keep it something, you know, super top secret. My chair's after moving. But anyway, hope you're keeping well. I was up at 4:30 this morning. I didn't see sleep till about 1 o'clock last night. It's always the same. Do you know when you have to get up early? Are you the same? I have to be in bed early. I must sleep. I have to get up early. And then you can't sleep. So, yeah. So I dropped the group not found. It's a good start. You closed it, Murph. I didn't close it. Wait, did I? No. It's working. Look. It says Colonel Fork Cyrus T. There's a few he's connected. Group not found error on WingLink. Uh-oh. It's open. It's definitely open. And it's showing some people. 7 connected, it says. TTM. Yeah? Close it and turn it on again. Close and restart for me. Oh, Jesus, hang on. I'll close it and restart. Right, hang on now. We're doing science. Right, create a group. Yes, create a group. Jesus, I have to type in my flight plan. This is going to be hilarious. Hang on there now. Where are we going? Jesus. P-A-K-T or K-T. P-A-J-N. Yes. Add a stop. P-A-S-I and P-A-P-G. Continue. Start the flight. Right, it's on. I've turned it on. Let's see what happens. Wait, it's science, lads.
Can I get a refund?
No, there's no refunds. Shag right off. Friday. Cheers and sláinte. And yeah, right. Oh yeah. Do you know, lads? Do you know? This time next week, we'll be having the lovely pints in the Netherlands. Ooh, it's only a week away, lads. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, next project, X model matching. Brilliant. It's all happening now, lads. Hang on a second. Look, we've tunes. The Dougal song, because it's Friday and we don't care. And I can't hear my microphone, but it's all right. I'm sure you guys, you can hear it. Yeah, Murphy, shocking loud. Sorry about that. I'm not sorry, I'm always loud. But anyway, yes, exclamation point route will give you the route. We're using this new gadget WingLink. We're also flying with Say Intentions this evening as we do a groupie flight. And it's all about trying to maintain the beast. Manage the beast. That is the DC-6 as we go flying here. So looking forward to it. APU Inspector, happy Friday the 13th, man. Good to see you, buddy. CP is in the house. Welcome aboard. Vacuum is here. Good evening. Super Ty. Welcome in. Wannabe Everett's there.
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
But then they went head down and turned off the lights down now for all to see. Everett's flight. Chris Van Halen, good evening. Airwolf is here. Good to see you, man. Happy Friday the 13th. Yeah, where did that come from? Muse fan bursts in the door. Happy Friday, man. Hope you're well. Kirog is here. Where is this now? I'm lightheaded and my jaw is swollen, says Super Ty. Oh, Jesus. Poor old devil. Right. The old dentist. He still strikes. Mr. TPHI is in the chat. A very good evening to you, sir. Stu Snape. Welcome in, buddy. Hope you're well. Fierce Wolf, looking fierce. And Wolfie. Welcome in. Viper Strike, a very good afternoon. Flew the Junkers 52 across Germany earlier. Ooh, nice. Crafty Tigers, good evening. Mrs. TPHI, welcome aboard. To those of you who are presently upside down, you're very welcome in. Commander Balosh, happy Friday. Angry B is here. Eamon 1973. So looking forward to FS weekend and also the After Dark party. Ooh, it's a party after dark. Right, the Boise is here, good evening. Spitfire RF 100 is in the chat. Happy Friday, buddy. Tarnish Mossman, yeah baby. Welcome in, man. Daddy Plump is here, good evening. North Coast Mike, hope you're well. The Impossible Face, I think me standard flights and multiplayer shagged. Join the club, it's usually shagged. 98 Vulcan, good evening. Febro is here. Captain Donut, happy Friday. Looking forward to the Black Square Caravan. Yes, it's going to be awesome. Mac Vision, hope you're well. Malky is here. 2 dogs. Greetings from Wisconsin. Hello from Tipperary. It's currently 3 degrees. It was snowing when I got up this morning. You know. No issue testing. Give it to Murph and he somehow closes the group without closing the group. You did listen, right? I'm hard on equipment, lads. I'm hard on equipment. If it's, if it passes the Murphy test, then it's golden, right? Aircraft add-ons, software add-ons, tracker ball, mices, right? Fake plans that are, well, they're not fake. I mean, it's real. It's here in front of me, but it's artificial. Plasticus fecus or plastic ficus. But that's what that is. And 1 piece of cat hair. It's all happening now. I tell you that. What a time. But Mac Vision, good evening. Culkin is here. Idle Cutoff, Cambridge calling. 5 degrees. A little bit cooler here. Lucky Bo is here. Sunshine and minus 15. Right, you win. Filthy, good evening. Sim Guy is here. Cyrus T has subscribed at tier 3 for 46 months. Look. Cyrus, thank you very, very much indeed. What a madman. Captain Sickbag is here. Happiest of Fridays to all of us. 'Tis still freezing out. 'Tis absolutely freezing. But I hope you're well. Creo, good evening. Hello to everyone in County Mayo. Kanzui is here. Hello. The man has done science. Soaring AJH, man. Very happy Friday. Where's me tunage now? What's over here, look? Does the stream keep buffering? I don't know. Have I any owl drop frames or, things that are shagged? No, we're looking good. The internet, a weird and wonderful place. But yes, now, where are we? We're over here, look. Bajani, Impulse, hope you're well. 7 o'clock in the morning, Jesus. Are you sure that's not you buffering at that time on a Saturday morning? Alberto is here, good day to you, sir. McManser, welcome. Strap21, hola. Super... Jesus, I'm reading things twice. I'm not cross-eyed. I used to be able to do that. I can't. Look, right. 1 eye at a time, even. Brilliant. That hurt me head. I won't do that again. Nighthawk, good evening. You'll be flying an Irish Saab 340. Ooh, Flipper Alloy is here. Good to see you. The Impossible Face is having all sorts of issues. Currently have sustained winds of about 25 miles an hour with gusts of 60. Wild weather. The wind was absolutely shocking this morning now. The rain baiting up against the window. It was absolutely terrible. But indoors it's safe, Linny Bobbins, good evening. Only here for a wee while because the lass has a national championship tomorrow. Ooh, best of luck. Steve C is here. Greetings from Chicago. A very windy city today. 50 mile an hour. Jesus. Go handy. All the DC-6s are showing us caribous. Well, I mean, are they tail draggers? I'm seeing Shagall multiplayer traffic. No name tags or nothing. The Impossible Phase, there has to be a setting gone loose there somewhere, Olsen, good evening. Sim Guy, thank you for 3 in a row. Heisenberg, a very good evening to you, sir. Hope you're well. Goblin Zeus, good evening. One Foxy, Bingo Gav. Hope you're well, buddy. Dougal McTavish, the chairman, has rumbled in. A very happy Friday to you, Dougal. Toto, 24.95. Hello to you, sir, and fellow Fireflies. Hello to Mrs. and Mr. Toto. Hope all is well. Are we using Wing Link? Yes. We'll give it a shot and see what happens. Jamaumu is here. Welcome aboard. Cornwolf. Hope you're well, man. Happy Friday. How's she cutting? Flying Tonight is here. DEFCON Friday. Yeehaw! But yes, we'll figure it all out. You close it, Murph. Murph and Buttons. Group not found. Murph's in Egypt. Why do we deal with this fella called Murph? Wolf to Fear, good to see you. Happy Friday. I went to bed at 12, but I was got up around 3 a.m. thanks to me swollen jaw. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, they're painful. Right, I need to go to bed. It's 7:10. I need sleep. Wait, you didn't go to bed yet? Good night. Wake up at a reasonable hour, otherwise your body clock could be shagged, right? But anyway, 98 Vulcan, 75 in a row. Thank you very, very much indeed. Now, let me see. P.S. Mirandai. Hello there. Heisenberg is in. Brilliant. It's all working now. Fantastic news, lads. Fantastic. Next project, says Gibbo, fix the model matching. No problem at all. The Limbix is here. How's it going, man? Hope you're well. I step away for 10 seconds and I missed the code. What was the code again? Don't tell him. Don't. Shag and tell him. TTM. News fan, it's TTM. Photos by Kev is here. Good to see you, Kev. Happy Friday. Where's this now? Sunjammer, happy Friday. Muttley is here and turned off me lights. You're very welcome in. Locust, happy Friday. Jack Wings, good to see you. 10 months, buddy. Thank you very, very much indeed. Newfoundland, welcome in. Sláinte, buddy. Kev says, Murph, did you use a simple USB-C to HDMI adapter for the Corsair Zen Edge? I'm using a USB-C to USB-C, but you can use a USB-C to USB-A. One single wire, Kev, will do the trick. If you want to plug, stuff into it, then you need a second one. That's what makes it do the pass-through stuff, if that makes sense. But one USB connection does it. But yes, right, we're over here. Jesus, Kanzui told him, look. Where's this now? Tough ask indeed. Just hide the close button. In fact, hide all buttons from him. Then it's Murph-proof. Yeah. Just, make it run without me. I did something absolutely brilliant earlier on now, right? So the server, right? We've a VPS running, which is looking after the bots, Firefly Air bots on Discord, and our trucking multi-player servers. I've just bashed my right leg. It was incredibly sore. Jesus! Who put that there? I did. Anyway, so I said, right, enough of this. So I put on a gadget to say, I want you to auto restart or shut down restart every 48 hours because that is enough time to let the RAM memory build up and then I restart and it drops back down again. Brilliant. That much I can do. I mean, I can schedule a shutdown every 48 hours. Thanks. The second problem I had was, I need to be there logged in and start up all the bots, you see. So I said, I'll just do a task scheduler. Start this, then start that one, then you start, right, all one after the other. And it wouldn't work because it wanted me to be logged in. So I said, right, I'll fix this. I created a master bat file. Right, Jesus, don't get the words mixed up. So I started and put them all into this master file, and I said, run that gadget now whenever you turn on. There's a good fella. And it didn't work. So I said, right, I know what to do here. I'll confuse the shagging thing. So I went into the OWL registry, and I says, right, go into the OWL Windows NT login. This is where you can kind of auto log on without asking for passwords and all this jazz. It's very kind of technical stuff, but I remember I had to do it years ago in work, and it worked. I just didn't allow for a remote desktop connection. But anyway, so I set it all up. Yeah, auto login, admin, password. This is me shagging password. Right. And I said, grand. So I turned off the server, restart mode. It restarted. The bots came alive. But then I tried to log into the server. And it said your connection has been terminated by another user. And then I realised the woe and the calamity of my genius. The server, there's someone logged in because I've created the situation whereby it thinks there's someone always logged in. Therefore, if you try to log in again, the server is like your man out of Jurassic Park. Yeah, right? So I managed to fix it after talking to some German customer care. They were lovely people. I didn't know who understood who, better. And then I kind of put a bit of a German accent on. You know what I do, yeah? Oh, and this is great, John. Thank you for the help. But anyway, the good news is, lads, it's all fixed. And me gadget's working as well. Right. Then I had to go and lie down for a while because I pretty much used all the brain capacity I had left after getting up at 4:30 this morning. To tell you, I was up at 4:30 this morning. I awakened out of the bed like the Undertaker at a WrestleMania. Whoom, straight up out of it, into the Crocs, the jocks, the shop, the whole shebang, straight down the stairs. Even put a cap on because my hair was gone that way. Into the car, shoveled off a bit of snow, into the car, dropped waited for the missus, got onto the bus, waved up to the bus, goodbye now, drove home, walked into the house, kicked off the Crocs like Bruce Almighty, straight back to bed. You think I could sleep? No. Young fella had to get up, so I stayed awake in case he slept it out. So that brought us up to about 7 o'clock this morning. And then I was up for a while. That's 2 awesome crashes even after restarting the sim. Oh, Jesus me, if I have a awesome crash here, this would be my 4th one. DC-6 could be going for a this evening. Let's see what happens. But anyway, so that's how we got here, friends. I didn't go on a rant there at all, did I? But anyway, the moral of the story, don't have buttons for Murph. They just don't. I'll break them. Hermit something, very good afternoon to all in Boston. Derek is here, good evening. Sir Campsalot, my dude from Augushlan Nua, welcome aboard. Chuck is here. Clam Jammer, welcome aboard. Right, where's this now? Your first mistake was giving it to him in the first place, right? Soon they will irritate the hell out of their teenage siblings. Who's this now? Oh, wait. A man of 2 tones. Guess what? I have a tiny little princess and prince crawling around here while I fly, said Dada International for the first time today. Ooh. Yeah, they're going to be old. Yeah, when they grow up. Oh, yeah. Oh, Jesus, yeah. They start becoming expensive. Right. But you can be getting, handy around the house, like picking up things and cleaning, but also making a mess, right? I did my taxes this morning, says CP65. Wow. Oh, man. What a time to be alive. Doing your taxes are always important, yes, but no one likes to do them. It's all like, but why can't I have it? Anyway, Mr. Minimite, good evening. Cracker's here. Hope you're well. Where's this now? Eamon says, NASA now says, shag the hardware being moonproof, send it to Murph. I'm telling you, Super Jesus, what is one of them? Super Jesus. It's finally Friday, the slick one. It's finally Friday. It's great. Right, now we'll see what happens. Quokka is here. Good evening. Gold member, welcome aboard. Hope you're well, buddy. UTB, welcome. Now, DC-6, glad I'm not the only one. I'm having loads of issues. I don't know what's going on. We'll see what happens now. B. Carlo, a very happy Friday. Biku is here. Not restarting the sim now. Or did now, you say? No, we're still alive. I haven't got a WASM yet. It'll happen, though. I deleted the folder though. Muse, did you delete the WASM folder? Well, did you delete the DC-6 out of the 2020 WASM folder? That'll do it until you restart it. Do you know what I mean? But we'll see what happens. Who else is here? Look, Bat is here. Good evening, Bat. Welcome aboard. Joseph Jolly. Well, hello. Angels15. Welcome aboard. Jake Mitchell is here. Black Sheep Gene has rambled into the chat. He says, another day of squawking and stalking. Gene, it's good to see you. Zappel is here. Dave Cleary, a legend, Dave. Welcome back, Dave. Hope all is well. That scared the crap out of me. Now, let me see. DJ Taz, welcome aboard. Roll Tide is here. Northland Air, a very good day to you, sir. Happy Friday. Bat, hope you're well. Jerry Keaveney, no Guinness tonight. I'm working on the beer to get used to, beer. Icarus, welcome in. Who's now here, look? The Scots God. Balmy 7 degrees in Glasgow. Jesus, that's positively tropical. Good day to you, sir. Dave JSB is here. Shane Eyre, good evening. Kubi Montana, very happy Friday. Andrew Oliver is here. Welcome aboard. Mr. Anderson, welcome. Gial Pilot, hope you're well, buddy. King Bob's Kingdom, Mr. Perfect. The Undertaker was the best. Take it back. The Undertaker, legendary. Salt 16, welcome. I'm German and sometimes I don't understand German accents when they're talking English. Brilliant. And you're very welcome to the customer support channel. And how can I help you? What? What did he say? And he is not speaking the special dialogue. Brilliant. Right. Jason, I've loads of fun. Do you watch Conor Moore? He's there on the old Instagram and he's everywhere. And he does all the accents for the Formula One. Oh, Jesus. He's brilliant. Speaking of Formula One, we Formula One this weekend, lads. China. And it's the Mercedes now, but Ferrari with their new wing. I tell you. Now, let me see. Nate is here, good evening. Matt is here. Mr. Klinger, welcome aboard. Lads, you're all very terribly welcome. And, well, shall we get started? And hopefully there's no, WASM issue crashes and things, right? I see there's an update for the Piaggio. There is. Test Pilot, good to see you. Looking dazzling tonight, Murph. Thank you very much indeed. QC Frank says, Murph, I didn't do me taxes today, but I fought 20 minutes with me washer and choked me PC twice for it to connect with your iPad. That'll work. Old Veteran 965. Scott, late to the party, but I made it. Hope all is well. Good to see you, Scott. Happy Friday to you, buddy. Zybok Duck, calling from Denmark. Hello from Tipperary. Where do I find that, says Muse? I'll show you here now, look. Hang on. Bring over the ammunition, this is important. Did you hear that? Oh, Jesus, hang on. You need to go there so we don't knock you over, because that would just be terrible, wouldn't it? Now, we'll fix that. We'll fix this. We'll do one of those, and we'll look in. Right, Music Fan, where you're going to find it is, go into where your community folder is, as in inside the normal, packages, Microsoft Limitless. Then you go into local state, WASM, and then 2020 stuff. Right, so if you go WASM folder, go into 2020, go down to where it has the PMDG DC-6, delete that. And that'll fix it, right? Salt 16, I couldn't tell you. Years of picking stuff up. Dougal had a WASM crash. We'll see how this aircraft goes. Unless something has changed on the server side, there has been no update to the DC-6. So if this suddenly starts... If this suddenly starts acting the Dennis Hickey tonight, we are going to have to change the aircraft. Which isn't unlike what could happen. I mean, considering we're doing a cargo haul tonight, right? What a day to try out the new app. Kanzui, I totally agree. I wonder, is it working though, right now? How do I... So here's one, Kanzui. How can I go back to see who's in the group? You know what I mean? Because if I can close this off, but that's just the overlay. I don't have the DC-6 in that folder. That's a problem. Jesus Muse, that's a big problem if you don't have that. Here's information here I can leave up on the top of the screen, look. So you can see what's happening. Can you just read that? Tarnish is an ATR. Ooh. Right, let's see what happens here. So, close all this stuff. Get all that closed, and our fuel, let's have a quick look at our fuel. So let me see, fuel and payload, all tanks, bring them up there a little bit. Yes. Alternate tanks, we'll put a bit of juice in them. Call it 700 out there. Call it, 1,000 in there. 4, 4, 4 and 4. Yeah, that'll do, lovely. So that's all loaded up. Excellent choice. Front cabin exit, get that closed. Ground power is already up and running, so we'll see what happens. The upcoming DC-6 update, I've no idea when that is. What am I doing? Settings. I've no idea when the update is, though. And PMDG, they're like, they said it was ready last year, so I don't think we're going to get it anytime soon. Or maybe we will. You just wouldn't know, lads. You just wouldn't know. Right. Let us press buttons here now. So one of these, look. Will it work? Yes. Here's an Navigraph. And we're going to be taking off out of, where are we? We're on the ground here at Papa Alpha Kilo Tango, also known as, is it like Rocky Gutierrez, not the one? He likes to doing mad things. Yes, Ketchikan. Sorry, we're in Ketchikan, and we're going to be flying from Ketchikan all the way up to Sitka. Now, Sitka is one of the most beautiful approaches in the world, right? It used to be one of the missions back in FSX. Back in the day. Right, absolutely gorgeous. So we're heading there first. From there, we're going to tip across to Petersburg, and then finally it's over to Juneau. Ooh, beautiful route. Exclamation point route will give you the route, but that is what we're at this evening. Right, are all my lights working? Did you ever get a feeling like some lights weren't working, TJ Turner, hope you're well, buddy. Right, so with that said and done, friends, it is time to start putting a bit of power into this machine. So we'll start off at the beginning. We shall remove the control lock. Lovely. We're going to come back here and make sure all our circuit breakers are in the up position, bar the ones that don't work. There's lots of these, so we'll have a quick look. We look from left No, we don't. We look from right to left. It takes our eyes a little bit longer to get across. None of my views are working with chase plane when I switched over to the B-25. You can import them. I was in the 2024 wasn't folder. No, it's the 2020 folder. You pop it into the 2020 folder. Right, let's have a quick look here. So, mixtures, we'll be looking after those. Prop can go full. Fuel is going to go on. Main tanks. And the rest of our work is going to be upstairs here. So, we shall start off. We are on the ground power. Plane battery coming on board. Inverters can kick off. Number 3, booster pump, we can light them up. Get some lights on here as well. Beacon light, why not? Wing light, all that jazz is looking good. Mags for engine number 3 with the booster pump, that's all looking good. We're going to come downstairs here and we're going to open the mixture on engine 3. I think we're looking okay here, lads. So, engine number 3. Engine is selected. Start.
3, 6.
Oh yeah, we've loads of fuel.
9, 12.
At the right hand side, we have spinach on that engine. We have RPM. I'm not forgetting the cowl flaps. Yep, you did it. Sounds good. Sounds very good. Right, we continue. Generator on now, number 3. Next up is going to be number 4. Looking good, looking good. Mixture on number 4 coming up. Number 4. And let's give it a fire. Flying Trades, hope you're well, buddy.
6.
You found it, Muse.
9, 12.
There's spinach. Oh, yes. Propellers are coming alive. Let's just check our RPM. Now, the aircraft, she'll warm up, right? So your RPM will start lifting up. Something's definitely wrong server side. I can only see a few people with name tags and they keep disappearing. Turned everything off and on again, says the impossible face. Double check your multiplayer settings, as in number of aircraft. So go into your graphic options and look for traffic. That might help. Okay, that's number 4 up and running. Go ahead and get the generators on. Repeat the process now. Engine 1 is next. So we'll go booster pumps. Come on down here, get the mixture open. And let's give it a fire.
3.
So delete the DC-6 folder in that wasn't folder. Fire up the sim and you'll be good to go, News.
12.
100%. Man alive, the beautiful sound of an engine. Man, those DC-6 engines, absolutely gorgeous. Right, generator control. And our last engine, numero 4. Yep, you divvied it. And we shall. Booster pump on. Engine select switch. Mags. And fire.
3.
Turn it to high fidelity, fixed it. Yeah, that'll do it.
9, 12.
Oil pressure, RPM, she's coming up. Lovely. Generator on. Booster pumps off. Engine mode switch off. And we continue. So we're going to have a quick look here. So we're going to go onto the plane battery. That's our ground cart disconnected. Generators are now running. Make sure our auto feather are pulled out. We don't want those. Auxiliary don't need any of that stuff. Pitot and static vents can open. There's someone at my door. Stand by. Do you know, it can scare the crap out of you. Just people walking into my house. And I wouldn't mind, right? I'm here on me lonesome this evening. The missus is away and the young fella's gone out. I need to check my camera to... Oh, Jesus. I need to check my camera to see who it was. That could have been anyone. Literally. Well, probably not everyone. Why doesn't the camera tracker or track it? Anyway. Let us see. Probably the cat playing tricks. Oh, it wasn't Kev. You sure, Kev? Are you in my house? Right. Anyway, let's continue. Gens are on. Peter was on. Lights. on. And let me see here. We're going to get our avionics turned on now. Wonderful. Okay, we're looking good here. Top left. Temperatures are okay for the moment. Carburetor de-icer don't need. Water levels and all that jazz are looking good. Flaps we're going to drop. There we go. And I think that's kind of us sorted, lads. I think that's us kind of sorted. So, radios, we're going to tune into Say Intentions because we have our group flight. Come hither. Here's our group flight information, with Say Intentions. So, we can... Oh, Jesus. Papa is like... minus 4 million feet. Right? We're going to tune into our frequencies. The group frequency for this. Let's go in and have a look. So, we're going to be chatting on... 123.135. 123.135. That looks good to me. And let's see what happens. Catch again traffic. This is Murph. Radio check. You did see idle cut off leaving via the side door. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Dear Murph, good evening. Yeah. Hope you're well, buddy. Thank you for the follow. Colonel Indiana, welcome in. It wasn't him either. Does people walk into me, Gaff? I wonder did they take anything? Most of the cool stuff is in here, you know. What plane are you flying? This is the Douglas DC-6. And we better get going now. No one else responded to me on the radios, no? Hello? Hello? Maybe they couldn't hear me. Right, off the brakes. Roll her forward. Easy now. I'm drinking Heineken. Hide the gin. You broke the group again. How? I didn't touch it this time. Is it shagged again? Is it? Like proper shagged. Easy now. Group not found. I was watching Nothing You Did, Murph. Haha! You see? You take that back. You take it back. Murphy, he's innocent. You know. Jesus, look at the state of this. Absolutely gorgeous. Will I restart it again, Kanzui? When my plane is working again, cheers Murph, I don't often say it, but you're a genius. It's okay, Muse fan. Lads, can we just take a minute here to pause? To say how good it is for Muse fan to finally admit to these sort of things. You know, yes, unless you want me to host to save you some hassle. Nah, there's no hassle, buddy. No hassle. If I close this and I come down to here and everyone was connected, look. I turned it off and then I turned it on again. Create a group. This will be handy now. See the way this copy and paste gadget, you know what I mean? Where are you? Where are we going? PASI PAPG. Continue. Start the flight. Right, are we working now, lads? What a beautiful airplane. Oh, it's so good. Look, there's Stu. There's the impossible face. There's Mr. Minimite. There's Cyrus. Jesus, there's buttons. Black Sheep Gene, you mad crater, you. Did you see what he did? Thank you very, very much indeed for the super chat donation. The man is a legend. Thank you very much indeed. Bloody hell, scare the crap out of me. Right, we'll put that back in situ. Don't even touch it. Can you see it up there? You can. Right. Keep her moving. Now, where you all go? We'll go to the left here. Easy now, Jemima. Gene, thank you very, very much indeed. Incredibly, incredibly kind, sir. Thank you very much. Right, we'll do a bit of a back taxi. There's a Sab. How much did he pay you to say that? I don't know if I'm going to be able to be doing it. I like when people are surprised when I sneak up on them. That's okay, Mr. GPHI. If you just... They can't see it if you don't run it. So if you don't use it, you're not even there. Right? Sorry, lads, now, but like, if we're all huddling to wait on the runway, this is always going to happen. Jesus, there's buttons going on over on YouTube. What's going on now? Northland, Jesus! Northland Air with gifting 5 memberships over to the community on YouTube. Well, thank you very much indeed. Northland Air, that is very kind of you, sir. Thank you very, very much indeed. Cheers, buddy. Did you see what he did? Lads, if you got a gifted membership from Northland Air, do be sure to say thank you. And, yeah, if you want to help the stream as well, if you press the like button. Oh, yes, it does wondrous things for a live stream. It recommends it to people at bus stops in the rain saying, hey, you should watch this. And then they're like, who's this idiot? Right. Neo, thank you very much indeed for 42 months. Cheers, buddy. Very kind. Riot. To infinity and beside. Power coming in. 30% engine stable. We're going to hold the brakes because, well, I don't know how good the runway is. Off the brakes. Let's go flying. For the great info on the Patreon course. Oh, Tatal, thank you very much. Glad you're enjoying it. Okay, airspeed alive. The needle is moving. There's 80. Oh, plenty of rocking and rolling in this thing. There's 100. 110. 120. Oopsie daisy. Jays, the camera. The camera had us on the ground. Stupid camera on the ground. Right now. That's better. Yes. We'll just edit that bit out. Alright, decent climb out. Watch the friggin' terrain here. Bring those flaps in. Cowl flaps coming in. Easing out. Watch the RPM. Watch our manifold. Easy. Landing lights because they add a whole load of drag. Easing out. Alright, we'll circle around to our left here. Easy does it. Right, lads, if you're currently flying along with us, if you're on the Xbox, press 1 on the PlayStation. PC Pilots is number 2. For Skynet pilots, it's number 3. And press 4 if you're happy because it's Friday and, you know, we don't care anymore and it'll be grand and brilliant and, you know, they can check off. Jeez, the button didn't work. What the... Houston, we have an issue. None of me sounds are working. Jesus! You still have to press the buttons again. Now why would this change? You know.
Can I do the refund?
Somehow I pressed the mute button. Right, I'll say what I said the last time, only this time much faster. 1 if you're on the PC and PlayStation... No, wait, pause, I got it wrong. 1 on the PlayStation or Xbox, 2 on the PC, 3 for Skynet, and 4 if you think of a genius. They're not going to press number 4 now. Ah, Jesus! Hello, Fireflies. Welcome to the Flying Circus. We live stream Monday to Friday, 2000 Zulu time, right here. Man, doesn't look good. right, all right, all right. 30 on the PC, 9 on Group E, 4 on console. Nice. Right, let's try and calm this machine down a little bit, shall we? So, we're going to do some stuff here. You ready? We're going to go into our autopilot master switch on. We're going to go to gyro pilot on. We're going to stick it on localizer, hold our altitude. Uh-oh. Autopilot. Why doesn't my gyro want to work? Citizen 42, hope you're well, buddy. Good to see you. First impressions are that WinLink is quality, so much easier to see where you are, speed, plus you can turn nameplates off. Yeah, so look, we can see up on the very top of the screen here all the different aircraft in the group. There's 9 pilots connected, and you can see where we are progressing to each waypoint. Kanzui is a genius. The man is a genius. Now, why can't we activate autopilot? Huh. So, should it be... Right, I figured it out. Autopilot master, now heading. And let's see if it works. Heading mode. To the left. There we go. And our altitude should hold. Right. All is well. Yeah, we got there. B-52. Cheers, buddy. Wasm. Humbug. Dougal. Did you try deleting the Wasm folder? It did it for me. Right, pop these bios into cruise. Now, let's get control of our engines. So we're going to call it 30 on the manifold. Easy. Speed is looking good. Throw a bit of a left turn into this one. Hi Romano, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Dougal tried, it didn't work. Man. Disconnected. Can people join KNZ? Why disconnected again? Wait now, can I join KNZ? So will that work, Kanzui? I wonder what the well, the whole purpose of this is all about feedback, right? Join the group, and we're saying KNZ. Alright. So I can see the direction, the distance, his heading, his altitude, and so on. That's pretty cool, isn't it? And we can change the layout of this. You know, if you just want it as a handy little grid, you have transparency options here. Kanzui, I wonder, can we resize this? You know, if it's a little bit small on the screen. Do you know? They'll need to change the leader to Murph. Gotcha, okay. Okay, another left turn coming in. So we're going to go direct now over to Sitka, which is out here on our left-hand side. Who was that? There's Speedy. A couple of guys still on the ground there. It's on the list. Cyrus said that too. I'd say Cyrus is very happy with the colour scheme though, you know. Hey, One Fly Air, good to see you. Welcome in, buddy. I flew in a DC-6 in 1964 from Chicago to Boston with a stop in DC. The student fare was $26. No way, Ryder. That's awesome. Abo92, good to see you. Welcome in, buddy. Lovely to see you. Oh man, look at this. So we're on live time and live weather. And you know, the setup here, we're trying to mimic as best we can a cargo run up this neck of the woods. And if you've ever watched Ice Pilots, okay, they don't use a DC-6, they had a DC-4, but it's the same sort of stuff. Basically, it's transporting just to kind of off the beaten track areas. Alaska isn't as dramatic as kind of the Northwest Territories in Canada, but it's still out there, man. It's still out there. So we're looking good here. We're just going to get our heading synced up here with this magenta line. Weather-wise, I mean, it's not that bad. There's a fair bit of cloud. Still got some folks down on the ground, look. That's awesome. Whack-a-mo, Fire Hands, Mr. TPHI, Elric is there, Cracker, Abject Soup. And we got a ton of people flying with us as well. This is brilliant. Yeah, I love Fridays. Patrick is here, good to see you. Stevie P, welcome aboard. Very nice for everyone to join us. Happy Friday, guys. I found Alaska to be quite dramatic in a lot of areas. Great place for flying. Yeah, but agreed. But I think if you were to compare it to like the Northwest Territories in Canada, you know, Delaney and friggin' all these places, Hay River. Mad, right? Mr. Pauly, good evening. Okay, we're looking a bit better now. What's our engine management system looking like? Cylinder head temperature on number 2 is a little low. Alright. Bedrock, a very good afternoon. Sprockets, good afternoon. Or good evening. Beers, good to see you. Carefree Gary, welcome in. Sim looks amazing. Greetings from Charlotte. Hello from Tipperary. You're very welcome aboard. Where are we flying? We're in Alaska. So our first waypoint, or our first stop tonight, we've just departed out of Ketchikan, Papa Alpha Kilo Tango. And it's about a 160-mile run to the northwest to Sitka, or Sitka. Now, Sitka was one of those missions back in FSX. It was an evening approach into Sitka, and it always kind of, you know, lived in me head rent free. It was the first time I did like a proper approach in a flight sim, instead of just like, you know, me making plane noises. Right, brilliant. So yeah, absolutely fantastic. Quick look into photos, says Kev. Says photos by Kev. Photos media. Ooh, look at that. Hang on now. I need to sneeze. Gesundheit. Mrs. TPHI is going to have a friggin' fit when she sees that title. Dong Show. It's a DC-3 though. Look at this. Savage. Dong Show Productions, like. Monty is here, good evening. Also known as the Alaska Airlines Milk Run. Oh, nice. Oh, look at that. DC-3 with the skis. Whoa, Jesus, he intended that landing. He intended that. Man alive, everything came down on the first wheel. They were built like friggin' tanks, but like, Jesus. Butter not required, no. But look, I mean, look at the DC-3 can take that sort of punishment. Look, one wheel. And that wasn't smooth, that was like karumph. That's awesome. Nice find, Kev. That's over in our Discord, by the way, lads. That's where we tend to hang out. Exclamation point, Discord. Love the DC-3. Yeah, DC-3 is sweet. I'd love a better one in the sim. I mean, the one we have in the sim is alright. But, like, if it was at this level, that'd be just lovely. Alright, so 208 knots is what we're travelling here. Everything's relatively calm. 30 inches of manifold, which is fine, but 2400 on the RPM. So we're just kind of, you know, cruising. You use it as your reference for, how do you pronounce that one? Is it Chalatna scenery? 98 Vulcan says, wing link not working again, keeps dropping out. Who are you connected to? Oh look, mine is, no, mine is, how is mine working? Following the leader. Oh look, we can change this. Where's Colonel Fork? He's 44 miles away from us. The Limbix is 1.5 miles behind us. Mr. Minimite is 8.5 miles behind us. Toto, 1.5 miles beside us. Look at this is deadly. Musafan is 22 miles behind us. Step it out, Muse, will you? Nighthawk is 11 miles ahead of us. Kanzui is 3 miles beside us. That's deadly, look. That's very good. Aeronaut found again. And that's connected to KNZ, yeah? Alright. Don't worry, lads. It's all part of the testing phase, right? KNZ, yeah. He's able to spy on us now. Right. News fan, you're drifting behind there. What's going on? You know, brilliant. Right, okay. Engine management. So, Yeah, number 2 is still a little bit cold. So we have our carb heat. We'll have a quick look here, right? So these are a little bit low. But if we wanted to look at our cylinder head temperature, I mean, they're all showing me green here, so I can't do much. So I wonder, is this reading carb air? We'll bring these guys up a smidgen. Not too much. About there, Jemima. That's why you'd have a flight engineer, you know what I mean? Okay, these guys are starting to come up now. I'm surprised my tablet isn't picking that up. Now it is. Okay, carburetor temperature are low. Okay, we'll keep working it. Usually just below the screw, I find, is good for the DC-6 in most temperature areas. So we want these lads up into the green. It's pure engine management. If anyone's stuck, you can jump into the voice channel on Discord. Nice. The dots on the main bar change colour too. Orange between 5 and 10 miles. Red if over 10 miles. Nice. I was following your heading. I went to the kitchen, and when I came back, you were going the opposite direction. That's the that's, you know. Don't follow my. This is Kanzui's heading, because I'm not leading this. You know what I mean? We're still a little bit low. How are we looking now? Really? Up you get, you devil. I should really bind these to a friggin' control, but anyway. Huzzah! She's looking green there now, hey, look. Green and green. What's my tablet say? Oil pressure is given out to me. You can't keep anyone happy. Now she's as happy as the day was born. Brilliant. I don't have a link for it. It's over on our Discord site. Jinxie, it's a great airplane. It's not fully 24 ready. Like we're waiting on an update for it, man. But it's a great machine. It's a great machine. It's one of my favourite aircraft in flight sim. Really hope PMDG push an update out for this, because like it's just so good. Never follow Murph. It's the first thing you learn. Yeah. Rule number 1: don't be an idiot. Rule number 1.1: don't follow Murph. Right. Jeez, look at the mountains ahead of us, lads. Look at this with the weather. Wow. This is beautiful. So we'll see what happens. Got the multiplayer to work by flicking the time off live and back to live. Interesting. But yeah, so if we were to change this to a full grid, we can see here, there's Mrs. GPHI inverted. 12 pilots are connected. Muse fan is miles back. Then we've all the gang here. Colonel Fork is ahead of us. He's the right idea. Get to the bar first. Yeah, I'm liking this. Kanzui, I think this is great work, man. This is great work. Fluid in VR as well. Oh, it's so good in VR, isn't it? I need to do... What have I to do tomorrow? I was busy today. I've more to do tomorrow. Wait now. Check my phone, because I put in me... I had to use, you know, reminders in my phone. So what have I to do on Saturday? Friday. Right, I've done Friday. I've more stuff to do on Saturday. Keto's Cave A. It's a fun bar in Sitka. Ooh, I'd love to visit here. Because where the runway is, in proximity to like everything else that's around you. Bloody hell, you're like, it's similar to maybe Milford Sound in New Zealand, as in you just have like massive mountains all over the shop, and the airport is right down on the coast. It's right down on the shoreline. In fact, it's its own little peninsula. Do you know? Jays, look at the view out there. Isn't this gorgeous? Adam is with us. Good to see you, Adam. Were your ears burning from last night? I was giving you terrible abuse for not being on the stream. Oh, I was just saying, like, you know...
I have, Ted. I've been drinking like a mad idiot.
I was just saying how terrible it was that you weren't there and stuff, you know? But, yeah. Now, where was this I was looking? You were out sculling pints last night. Listen, you know... Well, we kind of said that as well, to be fair. Jinxie, thank you very much indeed for the subscribe. Cheers, buddy. You're very kind. Man alive, look at that weather. Dola's here, welcome in. A very good evening. Ah, Friday. You gotta live for Friday. Brilliant. Could you imagine doing something like this, you know, as your job? Do you ever watch Ice Pilots and be like, Jesus, that's their job, like? What a way to go.
I put the car in front
Oh, Jesus. Creo, your man Tivoline. Creo has gifted 5 tier 1 subs to our community here on Twitch. Creo, thank you very, very much indeed, buddy. Lads, if you just got a tier 1 sub with thanks to Creo63, do be sure to say thank you. The man is a legend. Thank you very, very much. There's a Kanoozy. Kanzui, look at that. Man, look at the scenery, look. And I usually opt for like clear the weather so we can see, but I'm finding it more and more dramatic now when we have this sort of weather and the mountains coming up through it. It's savage. Look out here, look. We need to do some chopper flying soon. I'm going to have to time out that settings bar if you keep leaving it open. It messes with my OCD. Huh? This... Oh, this? Sorry. Was it wrecking your head, was it? Sorry, lads. I won't do it again, look, I promise. Now, that'll really friggin' freak you out. 1% transparency! What is he doing? You can't even tell the difference. Ah, brilliant. Right, keep her going. Brilliant. Murph, yeah. I do these things. I did mess with many things, you know. Murph, what's this about skydiving in a Cessna one? Hang on. Diabolical. So here's me jumping out of a perfectly working Cessna 208. It's not very in great... hang on, we can do this another way. There's more than one way to shave a cat, lads. Over the shoulder cam. Look! There he was! Thinking it was a great idea! Look how important I look! You know, or at least I thought I looked. I mean, you can see the utter face of like, go on, you devil! Now, to be fair, what happened next will stay with me forever, you know, forever! If you're watching on the vertical stream, there's a Murphy jumping out of a perfectly good aeroplane, look. You know, yeah, they give you a crash helmet, like, wait, what? I mean, do I really need this, you know? I thought the helmet was his face. Wasn't far off it. One of the lads started freaking out. Jesus, look how high we are. You look down your altimeter's like, we're not even at 1,000 feet yet, you know. Hey, Daz is here, good to see you. So we were doing our training. It was over in Texel, in the Netherlands. Texel, right? And, well, okay. So the night before, right, we found a phone party. We were out having the lovely pints. And we're Irish. This is what we do, right? So we arrived anyway. We had to cycle on bicycles. We had to cycle down to the airfield. We were staying in like a hostel on the island. And of course, and like, Mrs. TPHI, you need to shield your ears here. There's places in Texel, and one of them is called Die Cockstrop. I didn't make this up, that's what it's called, Die Cockstrop. So we're at a phone party in this, loads of drink. And anyway, got up the next morning, cycled down to the airfield, and they were all like, yes, we don't think so, Irish, no, you drink. And we're like, no, we're grand, 8 hours, bottle to throttle. I'm telling you, we'd be grand, 8 hours. So they left us out in the sun, you know, to soak it all up. Jesus, it was fierce warm. And we're in DPMs, like we're in combats. Anyway, so at about 12 o'clock or so, they kind of turn around. Okay, Irish, you're going to be next to jump out the plane. It's like, oh yeah, grand, yeah, oh Jesus. And that's when it kind of hits you, you know. Oh, balls. So we picked up our parachutes, put them on, that was grand. And then they came around with these helmets. You have to wear a helmet. And we're like, is that like, you know, if things go very wrong, it's easier to scoop up, right? Anyway, so that was grand. Into the plane, packed in like sardines, and I mean the jump, it was brilliant. The fall, even better. I mean, I was living it, man. The landing, however, didn't go terribly well at all. No, Jesus, no. I hit the ground like a sack of spuds. I broke my legs. I ended up in a wheelchair for 6 months. Ouch. What do you mean they had a helmet big enough? I was a little bit smaller back then, you know. I was more aerodynamically pleasing, you know. I still have the crutches. I don't have the wheelchair anymore. Funny story with the wheelchair. So the hospital gave us the wheelchair and the lads came to break me out. They were like, I'm telling you, this is terrible. The lads are like, right, Murph, we're heading down to Amsterdam anyway. And I was like, well, you can't leave me up here. It was so funny to get me off the island. Texel is an island, so they had to dispatch an ambulance on the ferry, delay the ferry, come up and collect me. There was a fantastic photograph in the unit HQ with all the lads standing around linking arms, and then there's like a gap and my boot and my bush cap. There's Murph. It was his boot. So the lads called in, like, yeah, we're heading to Amsterdam. I was like, well, I want to go to Amsterdam. You know, they're like, you're in a wheelchair. I was like, I don't care, it'll be grand. So they broke us out in the wheelchair and got us down to Amsterdam. And there was another wheelchair there, but the condition was they had to return the wheelchair to the hospital. So we gave it to our mate, Mac. Macker, bring that wheelchair back up there, will you? And he actually fell for it. So poor old Macker was now on his way back, you know, 100 miles away with an empty wheelchair on the train. And you can only imagine what people must have been thinking. Does he realise, you know, the patient is no longer in the wheelchair? Because wouldn't you just fold it up? Not Macker. Macker's right? Brilliant. So I'm now in Amsterdam in a wheelchair. There's cobblestones, and the lads, being good mates, left me right in the middle and put all the bags around me so no one would steal me. They went in to grab food. They came out and they gave me food. And then I stayed in the hotel that night, and they all went out for the festivities of Amsterdam. You know, never been into Amsterdam since. It was funny. Is that when you had your hand size reduction as well? Yes. A great procedure that was done, Jazza. Yes. Back then the helmet was only an XL, right? Shuffle there now, you devil you. But yeah, loads of fun. I do stupid stuff all the time, right? That was pretty stupid now that day. And it was funny, right? So on our chalk that we jumped, we were supposed to do 4 static line and 1 Halo. That was a static line. My first jump, shanked, right? Now, it wasn't the only one, it's just I broke. Which bones did you break? A fib and a tib. And my right ankle, they said, you've shattered it. I said, what do you mean shattered it? You've shattered it. I said, okay, but like, you have your ankle and your heel, and then you have a whole load of smaller bones around it. Well, all of those bones were like an eggshell. Oh, I did a right job in it now, you know. And fib, tib, and pride, right? But yeah, it was one of those things. One of the lads crashed into a spud field about 3 miles away. Another fella ended up in a dike, as in a ditch, right? But I took the dentist out of that completely. Yeah. Oh no, it was the right job. I've X-rays somewhere. Every now and again, I'll bring them out to scare people. You know, if a Jehovah's Witness comes to my front door, they'll be like, "Hang on, I'll show you something." You know, you know. Did you say you shat in it? No, I didn't shat in it. Shat in it, me. I do remember when I was on the ground, the owner came over to me, and I'm in a hoop. You know, because it didn't feel like a rough landing, right? The biggest problem was when I landed, you're supposed to do a PLF, that's called a parachute landing fall. So the idea being is you kind of bring your knees up, you kind of twist your torso, but you keep your shoulder that way, and then you bounce and roll gracefully. You know, I didn't. And the wind had changed, so you're supposed to land facing the wind, as you would in an airplane. And the idea being is the wind will slow down your velocity of moving forward, but not necessarily your, vertical velocity. That's when you flare. And you actually do a flare in a parachute. You pull down the two dongles, it pulls down the sides of the chute, allows the air to rush up, and it acts as a flare. My problem was the wind had changed, so my impact on the ground wasn't actually that hard. I mean, you'd have been all right. The problem was the velocity of the impact, and not vertical velocity, friggin' horizontal velocity. So if I were to say to you, right, it would have been the equivalent of if you were to stand on like a kitchen table and just do like a straight jump from the table onto the ground, like a pencil, just 2 feet together, you'd be all right. If you put about 50 miles an hour speed behind you, well, that's what happened to me. And only that I was wearing combats, as in me boots, I'd have destroyed myself. Proper job, like really destroyed myself. The breaks I had, it was called a compound spiraling fracture. Look that shit up. I mean, that'll absolutely that'll give you a hunger now. A compound spiraling fracture, right? But anyway, I had a summer of doing very little. I made a lot of Airfix models. Do you know? Gregor had the same. Yeah, they're not pretty, man. It was some and I'll never forget it. We were there with the Norwegians. I had the old Norwegians, a great bunch of lads. And there was a corporal, she was a medic. She was alright, like, you know. And I'll never forget, I'm lying on the ground going, balls, I can't feel my legs. And I'm looking up, you know. And the owner, the Dutch owner, is over. I said, all I want is a cigarette. Give us a cigarette. No, you'll be sick. I said, listen, as bad as I am now, if I don't get a cigarette, I said, you're going to be worse, you know. And he wouldn't give me one. And this is back when I smoked cigarettes, of course. And I'll never forget it. I was lying there. It's like 24, 25 degrees Celsius. And I'm looking straight ahead. And here she is running. Baywatch style, right? And the heat with the waves. So I'm lying there going, this doesn't look too bad. And as she's running in the wavy lines, she's now starting to take her belt off. And I'm thinking, I'm clearly having some sort of a seizure, you know. But what she did, to my utter shock, she used the belt to fucking go around my leg to stop blood. Ah! The screams and roars. Very sore. We were doing static jumps from 4,000 feet, which was nothing. The Halo was 10,000. Raging I couldn't do that. I used to repair those in the OR, orthopedic surgery. Silver. Ouch. Money ouch. No, they didn't update the DC-6 yet. Just when we needed blood going to your legs and all. Brilliant. And how does it make you feel, Connor? Oh, Jesus, do it again. Brilliant. Oh. Heisenberg, I was for a little bit, yeah. Not very long after that episode. It wasn't a... So to do the parachute course here, there was like a waiting list. Limited number of aircraft that the Air Corps have, you see. So we wanted to do this because some of the lads are going to head over to like Australia and, you know, they're emigrating. So we went unsanctioned. Shouldn't have done that. So of course, you know, I came back for like training and they were like, where were you? I was away. What were you doing? I jumped out of a plane. Right. Sounds like... wait, no. It sounds to me like excuses for why you don't score, Murph. Northland Air, isn't it good? It's so good. It's working well here. Gibbo, I'm a good wingman, though. Do you know what I mean? I make you look good. I need that in a t-shirt. Right? I'm making you look good. Brilliant. Absolutely. Put a picture of my face in it. Brilliant. So yeah, I have a very special connection to the Dutch. They took great care of me in the hospital. Not a word of feckin' English. And when I was in the Gemini hospital in a place called Den Helberg, which is right up the north. No one had English, or that broken English. And I'd broken Dutch, as in I'd none, right? And what? And when I came around to food, when I was allowed to eat, when I came around to food, I understood one thing in the menu, and I like it because I don't eat fish, and I am a bit of a picky. You wouldn't think it now, but I am a picky eater. And all I wanted was like, or all I got was, you know, brown bread and jam. And then like a fella beside me came in with like, you know, a chicken roast dinner. I was like, you bat, what's the word for that? So he told me. So then the next day I'd be like, can I have the, you know, whatever the chicken roast is equivalent? And they just shake their head. The menu had changed. What's your legs? Wait, your legs are as shagged as your face in Dutch. Do you know what I mean? Your legs are as shagged as your face. Oh, I peed in a nurse as well. I think I told you that though, didn't I? I told you that. So I had to go in, you know. I didn't want to lie in the bed. So I said, oh, I got this. The hat was all casted up, you know. Having a crutch under each arm and into the jacks. And of course, you know, on a crutch, you know, you can adjust the height on these crutches. And you know those little metal pins, you kind of just pinch. And in the, right? Yeah, well, this was half pinched. So when I went to put weight in it, whoop, started peeing all over the place. And you know when you're in the hospital now, you know when you're on a drip, like, it is darker than that now, you know, much, right? This nurse came in and she put her head under me shoulder as if lifting me up like I was Bambi. Literally went all over. By the time I was upright, I was finished. It was terrible. Didn't get her name. My friend kicked me up the arse, yeah, because we were told if you land hard, or no, we were told when you land, get up straight away because they'll think something's wrong. Okay, so basically, don't take the mick. As soon as you land, get up. So of course I land in a hoop. The wind pulled me parachute. That's when I heard like the sound of like dry twigs breaking. And then my mate gave me a kick in the arse. Get up, will you? Tempo, good to see you. We've had more than one accident that day, right? You had the exact same thing jumping out of an oak tree. Two Cats, good to see you. Yes, we're going to Flights in weekend. We better see you there, man, for pints and catch up. This is absolutely gorgeous. Look at the scenery. Under the clouds, you know. That's the second time that thing has fallen off the wall. Hang on there, lads. Oh, Jace.
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy snooze.
It beats Janie! Right. Pro streamer? Always. Always. Right. How are we getting on here now? Let us go exploring. So, heading is okay. Now, our arrival into Sitka, which we're coming up on, we'll make a straight in runway 29er. You can be about for transportation. Oh, nice. We have a vehicle organised. But, yeah. We'll sting you for a lift home after a couple of pints or something. You know. Hey, Belrose here. Good to see you. Newfoundland will be in Lyon, France next weekend doing ship simulator training. Oh, nice, man. I heard the one in Hull Bowling is actually very good. The Irish Navy one. It's probably only for military, but like, seemingly it's one of the best ship bridge simulators you can get. Right, so looking at this crack, we have to go over this mountainous region that's ahead of us, right? And then it's an approach then into Sitka. Let us have a quick look. Okay, 7,200 feet, huge runway. Elevation, we're right in the ground, 27 feet. And we've got the US Coast Guard right down at the bottom. Right. We should be grand, we should be grand. Albert, I hope you're well, buddy. Now, let's have a look. We need to dip down a little bit. We're just over 8,000 feet here. That's interesting now. So Heisenberg is showing behind us, but I believe it's disconnected for him, so it's going to show his last known position, I think. Fire Flyer, it does work, but not great. 2-9er, TJ, 2-9er. Well, I say that. What's the weather? Winds 320 at 6. Yeah, 2-9er it is. Okie dokie. So we want to drop a bit of altitude here, so let us... I don't think she'll do V-speed this, will it? No. What about altitude change? No. Okay, so we want autopilot off of this. Okie dokie. So we'll hand fly this one in ourselves. So we'll start descending here, ease off the power a little bit, put ourselves into a little bit of a dive. As we're doing so, come off that power. 200 knots, we should be okay with the lights. Cowl flaps we won't need. And let's see what happens. Try the GTN 750 autopilot. Oh, good shout, Malky. Yeah, that will do vertical profile, yeah. Small wheels next to steer. Oh, bloody hell, there is. The glide, yes. Good man yourself, Larry. Right, this isn't helping with our speed. So, ease off the manifold pressure. Increase the RPM. And just let them engines run a little bit there now as we try and ramble down over some of this terrain. You want to be careful here as well, so easy does it, Jemima. Sitka was Alaska's first capital and first settled by the Russians. Really? Interesting. It's a stunning part of the world. Stunning. Easy now. We're in the soup. We're in a lot of soup. There we go. Jesus, this is gorgeous. Into thick clouds and loads of snowy mountains. What could possibly go wrong? Listen, listen. This is absolutely grand. Nothing to worry about here at all. Let's just check out the views, because it's absolutely stunning. Look at this, lads. Oh, heck yeah. Jesus. Absolutely gorgeous. Right, we're about, I don't know, what are we, 15 miles out? We'll follow Larry up there ahead of us. Try and keep our altitude as best we can. There's Guido gone ahead. Speed is looking good. DC-6 is pretty, it's not fully there yet, Pop-Tart. They're working on it, but we've no release date just yet. It's working okay when you copy it across. You know? We shall see. From Lelystad. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what time. I think the last train is like midnight or something. Let's see what we can do. So runway 29er is what we want. We'll get up to that magenta line. Jeez. There we go. So who shall be watching the Formula 1 the weekend? Why is my camera turned off? I'm a muppet. Who's going to be watching the Formula 1? No, turn it off, Murph. It's better looking with you off. Real photos of Sitka. Oh, good man, Scott. Jesus, look at this. Beautiful stuff there from Nighthawk. Look at this. Oh. Scott, did you go there by boat? Oh, that's gorgeous, man. I look at that. Look. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you? Gorgeous. But you back up there where you belong now. Yep, you did, will you? Toad will be watching the F1. Nice. Looking forward to it. 7 o'clock Sunday morning. Avgeek, how long are you coming to Wanaka? I fly out next Wednesday week. So I'll be in Wanaka on, I think again, we get into Wanaka, I think, on the Thursday. Calendar? We get into Wanaka on the Thursday. The 2nd. So we're there the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th and 6th in and around Wanaka. Right? Murph is missing YouTube comments. What did I miss now? Gene, what happened? Daniel Day is here. Good to see you. I didn't miss a comment. I'm up to date. Gene, was that just a ploy to get me to, like, you know... why you not... I'm not getting WASM crashes in the DC-6. Oh, I am, boss man. Before every flight, I need to delete its WASM folder. F1 is entertaining again. It's going to be very, very interesting. Because we have Ferrari with that new wing. Mercedes seem to be very fast, though. It'll be interesting to see what the race pace is going to be. All right, ramble this way. How are we all doing back there, folks? Oh, look at the state. Look at that, man. That's gorgeous. Look at the scenery. Beautiful. Will I be watching the rugby tomorrow? I will. I've videos to make tomorrow. I've VR to set up tomorrow. I'm so busy tomorrow. I have to go to the tip in the morning. Like, I'm flat out, and I'm here on my own. Hans Gruber, no new wing for Ferrari. It didn't work out in testing. What? And then both races next month. Have they actually cancelled them, Hans? They have. Balls, anyway. So what was that? Bahrain and Saudi, I think, was it? Balls. Triple balls. Is that 6 balls? Frank says, Murph, I went to F1 6 years ago for your 30th. Oh, dude, that's awesome. 7 years ago. So many balls. Somebody donated 5 subs. You know, we got that, Gene. That was Northland Air. Oh no, Jesus, we didn't. Gene, Black Sheep, I didn't even see it. Black Sheep Gene has donated 5 subs. Oh, no, he didn't. They're memberships. Yes. Black Sheep Gene, thank you very much indeed for 5 memberships on YouTube. Jesus! I thought it was... No, I saw that. I didn't see it. Gene, you're terribly kind. Thank you very much indeed. Lads, if you just got a membership over on YouTube, they're on fire tonight over on YouTube. If you just got a membership on YouTube, with thanks to Black Sheep Gene, do be sure to say thank you. Thank you very much indeed. Gene, I don't know how I missed it. Well, I know how I missed it. I'm in Egypt. But, right. They haven't officially announced it, but all the media, including Sky, say it'll be announced during the week. If I watch on YouTube and Twitch at the same time, will I see you in stereo? Yes. Although there's a slight delay, one behind the other. Right back, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. Right, we need to be careful here. Our altitude has climbed when it shouldn't have. I'd like to say if I just follow Cyrus, all will be well, but the last time he made a complete and utter a terrible mess. Not that we're mentioning it to Cyrus, you know. Yeah. Could have happened to anyone, he said. Do you know? Right. Business is going to pick up here now almost immediately. Bring that power back. Easy. Easy. Jesus, this is going to be beautiful. Oh wait, balls, is that the runway? Balls! That's the runway. Yeah, we ain't making this. We'll circle around. Look at our speed, sure. Why does the caravan come out on St. Patrick's Day? I don't know. That's just when it's ready. We'll be streaming it on Patrick's Day anyway. We've a long old day stream on planned for next Tuesday, lads. 1600 Zulu. That'll be the kickoff. And of course, we'll be flying all over the shop in Ireland because it's Paddy's Day. Do you know? Now, I wonder, do my lights get blown back in? That can happen on this plane. No, we're okay.
It's not the plane, it's the pilot.
Listen, should be grand. You have a present for me on Paddy's Day? I'm looking forward to it. 4-day weekend? Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, a lot of people are off Monday. Frank, yeah, back on the 15th. Alright, altitude has dropped nicely. Now it's all about the speed. As we do our arrival into Sitka. Mind the mountains there, Murph. They're not very forgiving. Jesus, look at it. Remember, you have reverse on the DC-6. Thank you, Eamon. Yes, yes it is. Right, let's have out with the drag here. Get that gear down. Oh, yeah. This isn't dangerous at all. Unpublished? Wait, what? Alaska Airlines have their own custom approach. Oh, really? Interesting. No gear landing for me, said Newfoundland. Are you on floats? Right, head her in. Easy now. Alright, we're looking good. Jimmy's here, good to see you. You're very welcome aboard, buddy. Happy Friday. I have a feeling this won't go well. She'd be absolutely grand, don't you worry. He says with compelling conviction, meaning this could be a disaster. Let's see what happens. Right, there's the runway, so we keep an eye on it from that side. And we can see planes coming in. This is awesome. Sitka traffic, November 235 runway Mike is turning final. Runway 29er, full stop, Sitka. Riot. Easy now. Easy now. Keep her turning. Flaps. 40. Alright, sail her in. A TBM over there. What's your height? What's your speed? Man alive, look at this scenery though, isn't this beautiful? This is a beautiful part of the world. In kind of like late July, you shouldn't have snow up here, and like, you know, you fly in the evening time with the sunset. Stunning, absolutely stunning. Hey, Rich Gillen, good to see you. Easy. Aviation Tyler, good evening. Hope you're well, buddy. Alright, keep that speed above 100. Easy now. Flyby tire, yeah, everything, I'm telling you. Right, easy now. Speed is looking good. Power settings good. Flaps, gear. Prop is full. Alright. First stop of the night. Which is a fair bit of mileage, so the rest of the legs are much smaller than this one. Seen icebergs in Alaska in August. Yeah, you'd see bergs alright. It takes a long time for bergs to break up and melt away, like, you know what I mean? Murphy and disasters normally don't go together, or did I get that the wrong way around? I blame Eamon. I'm now too high. Oh, Jesus, go handy. Easy. Yes. Jesus. No, we're alright. That 737 is mocking us. Right, here we go now. Be careful, we're quite high up in this machine. As in the landing gear are tall, so, or they're long. There's a touch, 183 will take it. Watch the nose. Easy now, into beta. There's a decel. Alright, flaps in. And welcome to Sitka, isn't it beautiful? Your lights didn't work, I'm delighted for you, Stu. But also I want to know why they didn't work. Murph, have you asked Nick to do a stream about the caravan, or is he busy? I didn't ask him at PQ. I must. I have great time for Nick. He's a terribly interesting gentleman. And he is that of a gentleman. He's a lovely guy. Something to do with you clicking around and opening stuff, which is definitely shouldn't cause it to lose a group flight. You've added it to the lift. I didn't click around and break stuff. What are you talking about? I didn't even look at it. CP could have done it, yeah. Easy now. A lot of the scenery I'm using tonight is the northern sky. Do I have the B25? Yeah, I absolutely do, Bentwing. Great machine. Colonel Fork showed me something of the Mosquito as well coming up. Man, that looks good. Jesus. We just taxied around the apron, just, you know. She's all good. Easy now. Right. Taxi back to the active. Set our flaps for takeoff. So our next stop now is over to Petersburg. It's not far, 80 miles over to the west, kind of southwest. QC Frank, no worries, buddy. Have a great day, man. Man alive, look at this. Now I have a feeling this second leg is going to be quite difficult. A good failure on the caravan prop would be cargo moving about. Could you imagine? Right. Love the DC. Should fly it more. Two cats. Well, to be fair, two cats, I mean, you did kind of fly this across like half the planet. Do you remember? Just look at the mountains up there, look. Ah, stunning. Stunning. Easy now. Your room is too hot to survive? No worries. No worries, TJ. Flew around the world twice. There you go. Right, we'll do a Yui down here. Ooh, nice PC-12 there. Right, easy now. The brakes make a terrible out of sound, don't they? Then again, so would you if you were like, you know, 70 odd years old. Right turn. Bit of power. Easy now. Best moment of the teleport we did. Where did we end up? Mexico or something? That was brilliant. Come on, Betsy. Okay, so take off, then it's right turn, climb like a devil. And let's see what happens. Are we ready, sports fans? Reset the barrow, reset a direction indicator. Power coming in, manifold 30%. Engine stable. Let's go flying. Take off power set. Airspeed alive. The needle is moving. It's now. There's 80. 100. 120. Yepsy daisy. Gear up. That never gets old. Murph, does your Toby work for all your views in chase plane? Only the internal cameras. I've disabled them on the external ones, but yeah. Well, I say it does. It does. Alright, flaps in. Drop the RPM slightly. Little bit of pitch trim. This thing motors, yeah, this thing is fast, man. Jays, look at the views, look. Oh, that's gorgeous. The amount of people flying with us, lads, this is deadly. Right, she doesn't like that much of a steep L departure. Easy. Alright, about 500 feet a minute. We want to clear these mountains here to our right hand side. We'll start a bit of a right turn in. And there's a cloud layer we just need to get above. We say goodbye to Sitka. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh Jesus, there was a bridge. We missed the Shaggin Bridge. There's your mama. Jesus, Murphy, the rate to climb go handy. Server, we're on the Southeast Asian server. Okay, so 80 nautical miles over to Petersburg. That's where we're heading to next. And I think we're okay altitude-wise. We can skim along here at about 5,000. Love the DC-3, so good, man. Eric, DC-3 is so good. Beautiful airplane. Alright. Heading mode. Doesn't want to do heading mode. I've lost my mouse. Jeez, our pitch trim is way out of it. Easy now, plane. Where are you going with your pitch trim? Alright, ease off the power. Just want to get above these clouds just a little bit. I've lost my mouse completely. Where has it gone? I found my mouse. Okay, that cloud layer, that'll do us. Let's try autopilot again. Now let's go heading mode, please. There we go. Okay, down in the right hand a little bit. There's grey skies. Easy. Alright, manifold pressure about 30. RPM about 25. Engines are in good condition. We'll belt on. Flew today DC-3 and X-Plane. Ooh! The LED one isn't bad. There's one on the way from Airfoil Labs. Hey, Avitech is here. Good to see you, buddy. Welcome in. Right, lads, we'll do another head count of who's here. If you're on the PlayStation or indeed the Xbox, press 1. PC is number 2. If you're with us here using Saint Engines, it's number 3. And if you like the new beautiful Wing Link Alpha gadget from Kanzui, well, you press a number 4. There will be many 4s. Oh, heck yeah! Doesn't look good though. Look at the state. Thank you very much indeed, Mrs. GPHI. The like it button. And cheers! It's very European looking, I'll give it that. They do that in Europe though. Do you know, it's all the head, very little beer. So you'd be sculling baby pints, but they're not, you're just drinking the froth. We don't make up the rules here, lads. We just make them up. Now, how are we getting on? So we're heading over to Petersburg, James A. Johnson Airport. What do we know about this one? As per the FAA records, the airport had 25,000 passengers in 2023. Ooh. Runway designated 5 and 23. And she open. We don't know. I like a good head and a beer, right? Steve, good to see you, buddy. Same here in the Netherlands, right? The Germans make the glass bigger to accommodate the head. Right, look at Mr. GPHI. Look, she can't say anything. Did I mention it's Friday? We're cloud surfing? Heck yeah. Look at the state. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'm loving this little app, Kanzui. Dougal's ahead of us. Heisenberg is back with us. It's brilliant. 5 a.m. here in Asia. Good to see you, bud. Get some sleep. I mean, look at this. It's killing her not being able to run with some of these comments, right? Thought the Irish invented big heads on beers. That's right, yeah. Oh, Jesus, do you know what? I might be around tomorrow night for farming. I'm just saying. I'll go over there and wreck your head. Oh, look at this. Hey, J.O., good to see you, bud. Don't tease. My lights are gone teal. Beautiful teal lights. There's Rex. Come on, Rex. Ah, lads, look at this. Beautiful. So we have a good few folks on our voice channel this evening. I must go over there and start annoying you. I'll wait a few minutes. Not going to hold breath for it to happen. Believe it when I see it. How will you not shag off, will you? Muse, have you watched Lord of the Rings yet? Right. We're having the night off tomorrow. Well, I never. Right. Runway 05. We might drop altitude. You've tried 3 times? I'm doing your best. You do me best. This camera view is always slightly shagged. I need to fix that. Chase plane. There you go. Breaking news, Murph will be retiring from Flight Sim and releasing a new book, An Aegis Guide to Reading Everything. Ah, Jesus, I've just been vipered. Bloody hell. Ooh. Fish. I'll get a copyright now for that. I've timed it. You can only play the first little bit, and then the second bit is like, no, you're shagged now, Murph. Wait, what? Be alright. The song brings back so many memories, right? Ah, yes, it does. We'll play it over here. You won't even attempt it. Right, we need to drop out altitude now in a minute. Coming up to our second stop of the night. We're cloud surfing. Look at it, man. Mr. GPHI is sleeping. What? Wake up, woman. Patrick Doyle, good to see you, buddy. Cheers on sláinte, fellas. Lads and lassies. Yeah, so next Friday. Hang on. Sure, we're not here in the parish next Friday at all. Ah, Jesus. We're over yonder in the Netherlands. As we do some exploring and science. You know. I'm not sleeping, but if I was to watch Lord of the Rings, I would. 350 got an update. It did. I Bill's flat out with the updates. Dallas Fort Worth. That got an update as well. Vivacious, good to see you. So this time next week, we'll be sucking away like our sucky calves below in the field on a couple of beautiful pints. Some science. Murph teaching Muse how to play pool. Right. Muse is so terribly, shockingly bad at pool, you know. Lord of the Rings is about that boy wizard, right? You tease. Harry Potter. Unknown, good to see you. Joined the party a bit late. Good to see you, buddy. Hey, Si Murray's here. Good to see you. Happy Friday, man. Hope you had a great day. This looks terribly impressive, you know. And then we'll have a terrible time trying to land. Well, we'll let you loose. We'll let you use the rest again at pool. Do you remember the time I thought Gibbo's leg was the rest and I meant to sit down and then he moved? I nearly broke me back and me arse. Good times. Good times. I was thinking about getting a new shirt. You know, do I go Hawaiian shirt? You kind of have to go Hawaiian shirt. Adam, are we going Hawaiian shirts for next Friday? If there's two buckos who'll wear the Hawaiian shirts, it's myself and Adam. Muse fan might, Gibbo definitely won't. Yeah, we'll have to. Come on. The only time Gibbo and I like, Gibbo, you have to get a Hawaiian shirt. I'm not wearing a Hawaiian shirt. Gibbo, you have to. We're all doing it. Murphy, the state of your face. I'm not wearing a Hawaiian shirt. Gibbo, you have to. What did he do? He went off and he got my face put on a Hawaiian shirt multiple times. What a... We look like ages on a stag do. Yeah, we'll tell them we're on like Muse's stag or Gibbo's stag or something. You know, never let the truth get in the way of a rumour. I have a few Hawaiian shirts. Scott, I need to get that VF4 Hawaiian shirt you have. Absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous. Oh, I'm after pressing the back button twice. You're a Muppet, Murphy. You're a wizard, Harry. This works. Eamon is bringing that shirt with him. I heard there's a new Hawaiian shirt full of rockets for you this weekend. All the rocket. I found a rocket under me bed. I kid you not. I actually found another gold rocket. The USS Mickey under me bed, the stupid thing. I bought 2 Hawaiian shirts for Providence and I haven't worn them since. You need to make sure. Will you go out and iron them or something? That shirt is now famous from across the community. It's just like, you know. Yes, they're the ones. I mean, look how happy you could be wearing a shirt like that. Actually, there's an idea. It doesn't need to be an all-over print. I wonder, could you get like a bit of a sectional chart printed on your t-shirt? Gibbo! Jesus, they're mad looking. Energizer, good to see you, buddy. You're very welcome aboard. Happy Friday, man. Sorry to say, it's not a rocket. Big Al. Bin man, thank you for the follow. If you double click the bar, Murph, it'll bring it back to the top. Oh yeah, but it doesn't align at centre. Where's your OCD now? But yeah, good shout, good shout. It's on the list. It's not mine, honestly. I don't know what you're saying, babe. It's not mine. Here's one book. How to operate, said Swedish. Brilliant. Do I really need to reinstall 2020 to pull over the DC-6 from it? No, Aviation. There's another way you can do it, I think. I think you can set your folders up in a certain way that kind of tricks the software, you know. I think as humans, as the human race progresses, we need to kind of figure out and get better at ways on how to trick software. You know, Skynet and all that. Right. Mr. TPHI. Jesus. You lot, you can't talk to you lot. Do you know there's something out there disgusting? Right. Are very, you know, innocent minds, you know. Hailstones here. Winter's back. Fun, you mean? Yeah, fun. Oh, fun. Yeah, but okay, yeah. Point taken, Adam. Point taken. Doesn't look safe to land here. Rubbish. Now, why aren't these working? Ah, they are now. Look, brilliant. Threesome's fun. Welcome in. It's your mind that's going places. She left it there from Canada Day fireworks. No, you see. It shagged right off now. That's entrapment. Is Mew sleeping in the bath again next weekend? Oh, wait, isn't he? He's always getting... No, we'll take him to a game of pool, sure, Gibbo. That'll diffuse it, you know. He won't be on the pull then. He'll be too busy trying to bathe himself. It's only when you say it. He's going window shopping. Oh, jeez. There'll be none of that. He'll be straight to mass on Sunday morning, I tell you. Oh, man, this is gorgeous. Look at this. Take a bow, Microsoft Flight Sim. Look how nice that is. He has the hallway reserved. Can't you bring the Hawaiian shirt or something? No. That Hawaiian... Eamon is the owner of that Hawaiian shirt. Winkle Gossler, right? Muse fan. If I want to get lucky, I'll get lucky. Yeah, but you're going to end up with a baldy and a tank top and a mustache, and that's only going to be the women. Right? Jesus. There's 4 of us in the one room, lads. How's this going to work? Just bought another one, DFW area. Ooh, nice. That's called paying for it. Listen, there's 4 of us in the one room. I haven't actually thought this through, have I? I mean, I'm a delight. I'm a delight. I don't take long getting ready, you know. I don't do what Gibbo does and throw me socks all over the place. I don't do what Muse fan does, take me jocks off, right? Adam, this would be interesting, you know. We're thinking things through, right? I'm going to get a terrible bait next Friday when the lads see me. Come here, you! Yeah, sure, Muse, remember you threw them out the window saying you wouldn't need them again. The who was... I installed the DC-6 when I first bought 24. It has stayed in my library. Interesting. Oh, scenery. Look! That is just spectacular, isn't it? Alright, Autopilot. Good luck to you. Bring that power back. Which one of you snores? I've been told I might snore, yes. But to be honest, if I can't hear it, then I don't, you know. Jeez, I can't go to bed and leave a window open like that, lads. Stop up doing the face, telling you. Oh, Jesus. It's going to be some crack next week. It just is. The slagging is going to be terrible. Terrible. Myself and Muse will go off into, just I can't be doing that, lads. Right? Poor old Adam and Gibbo from Dublin will just look at us with a smile on their face thinking, these pack of agents, we can't understand them. What are they actually saying? You know? You're only wasting our time in your own, lads. You know? Might as well be looking into a field of titles, huh? And I get a better response out of them. Brilliant. Into the left.
Hello there.
RDA Gaming, welcome in. I bought earplugs. Gibbo just be there sitting. Yeah. Gibbo, can you hear us? Yeah. Gibbo, it's time to go home. Yeah. Could you imagine that room at night when the special for dinner was chili? The last time we were in the Netherlands, you know, friggin' fish dressed up as onion rings and tried to, like, kill myself and Muse fan. I'm definitely making one of the trips for next year. Yeah, it's great fun. It is. Any of the flights and meetups, it's us, like, you know what I mean? You have the event, which is cool. You have all the developers, you have the software, the hardware. Microsoft are at this one. So you get to meet everything in the flight sim kind of universe, right? Plus you have all flight sim enthusiasts. It's a very nice couple of days just to hang out with people and talk, flight sim and aviation. But then on the other side of it, sure, well, there's all of us. Right, and there'll be messing, The last hour of the UK, Winkle, yeah. So you'll be having the dinner at breakfast time to give you a clear run of the day. Oh, yes, we will. Oh, God, we will. Is it all you can eat or all you can stand? No, that was actually quite good last year, Gibbo. Yeah. This all you can eat place. That was actually really nice. We ate so much. I ate so much. And there was free beer. Wait now. Oh, I am going very fast. Slow down, Murph. I thought my instruments were shagged. They're not. I'm booting it. Striker, good to see you. Welcome aboard. Make sure to ask Microsoft. Oh, don't worry, I've been talking to them about it. Don't you worry at all. Wait now, something not right here in the world. There's no way we're doing this speed. Is me Peter after braking? Uh-oh. We don't have an airspeed indicator. It shagged itself. Gear. Iced up? No, I've the pedo on. This is interesting. Free beer, you can't just skip over that. Yeah, at the all-you-can-eat place, it was free beer as well. Put your hand out the window, we were grand. Ripple Shine, welcome in. Great Pat Short. He's brilliant, isn't he? Alright, let's knuckle down. We seem to have an artist in our midst, huh? Jesus, they won't understand a friggin' word we're saying next weekend at all. Between Pat Short and then that, was it Navan Postman Pat thing? Oh, well, who was Pat? Look at them down now, Pat coming in, hey? You just need to see it. You might think Murphy's taking a turn. You just need to see it. DC-6 the main reason you're not in 2024. Bet you it does work. If you have it in 2020, you can copy it across into your community folder in 24. Our airspeed indicator is working again. Postman Pat, did you see that clip, old veteran? But see, what makes it funny is that's how they talk up there. Energizer, I've actually done that before. He hadn't a clue what I was saying. In fact, if I remember correctly, he left and he left Seb there, and I was talking to Seb. Jesus, Liz, you can't put you on net at all. Is it now? Man, the weather closing in here, look. Jesus. Alright, put it down. Lure. Lure. Nice. Flaps in. Alright, friends. We have one stop to go. 107 miles. The weather's starting to turn. You've seen a couple of them? Oh, they're good, man. They're good. No, I think, like, on the... What time are we flying out again? I can't remember. Are we saying be in the airport for like 10 o'clock or something that morning? Or if we all showed up like Father Ted? New said 6 a.m. in the chat. No, Jesus, no, we're not flying out that early. He said, shag off, he's trying to land. Muse, what time are we going at? Hang on. I have it here somewhere. See, the problem is when you try and, like... There's like... Oh, wait, hang on, it's probably pinned. It is. Right, we depart Dublin at 12 o'clock. David is here, good to see you. You're new to the community, super excited to join the community. I've been watching your channel for a while, and I finally got my life in order so I can join in the fun. Well, David, you're very welcome aboard. Happy Friday. Great to see you. Pull up a chair. So, we depart Dublin at 12:05 on the Friday. So, we need to be in the airport for 10, so we'd like to get into the airport for 9. You know. We'll want to have the breakfast, or the dinner that morning. Right, so that's flaps for takeoff. Jesus, we do have rain here. This is brilliant. Now that gets us into Amsterdam at 2:45 their local time, which isn't bad. Murphone, sit with us again. Just wait and see. That wasn't my doing. Well, it genuinely wasn't. It was. Do you know what it was? It was weight distribution, you know, for my ego, of course. Brilliant. Yeah. Business class with Ryanair. Yeah. It makes a lot of sense, lads, yeah. I rang up me mate Michael. He knows me well. No problem at all, Murph. Just show up at the airport. They'll look after you and it'll be fine. Thanks, Michael. Yeah, 100%. For all the pilots really are glorified taxi drivers anyway. He was between his farming and driving a taxi, you know. Have you seen the price of a pint at Dublin Airport recently? Was it 5.80 or something, is it? No? More? Oh wait, hang on. Pints are about £7 in the airport. Damn, I'm good is here, good to see you. Welcome in. Weight distribution means you need to get to the gym, right? Listen. It's protective covering for my rock-hard abs. Plus, I've often said it, I'm the sort of fella you want to be in public with. You stand beside me, I mean, if you're a 5, you go straight to an 8. Maybe even a 9, right? 5.80 would be a bargain, yeah. It's 8 something. To have to pay for those stupid cat robots to bring your food out now. Ah, for crying out loud. We'll go to that, the garden terrace, you know. Because Muse fan is so loud, we have to leave him outside. Power coming in. My wife is Holland. Wait, what? Oh, she's Dutch. There's only 3 Dutch phrases you need for the weekend. I love you. What's for dinner? And that's bullshit. Brilliant. Right, power coming in. Gibbo is our translator. The man knows some stuff. Rob was there last time. He paid $14.50 for 2 pints. $14.50. Do the maths there, Murphy. $14.50 for 2 pints. So $7.25 a pint. Yep, see daisy. Oh, heck yeah. Beautiful. Bloody hell, into the soup we go, lads. Into the soup we go. DC-6 looks like a fun plane. It's so good. It is that of a study level simulation of the aircraft, but it's just not fully there yet in 2024. There is, however, there is an update on the way. Don't mind that, we're allowed to that for a few moments as we're taking off. We need to go hard left here, lads. Huge mountains ahead of us. Easing out. Your maths is mathing. What sorcery is this, right? Drake is here. Good to see you, buddy. Is your speed working now? It is. It is. Yeah, so we get to the airport on Friday. I'd say somewhere between 9 and 10 o'clock. Shuffle through security. And we'll have maybe a glass of orange. And then we're over to place. PMDG will be at FS weekend, so if Robert's going to be there, I'm going to try and say, hello Robert, be Janie then, could you do something with that DC-6 there now, you know? Because people were so happy with the 737 stuff, but like, you know, and if he turns around and says, yeah, it'll be the price of a cup of coffee, you know. Right. I mean, in fairness, at least the drink is green. You know what I mean? Why is your one on the thing? Let it go. Your one from Frozen. That doesn't make sense at all. Whatever friggin' AI model was used there, that needs a kick in the arse. It failed. Jesus. Airport coffee prices. Yeah. Don't be after his Lucky Charms. How do you release the throttle interlock? Throttle interlock. So you got a red handle here. Make sure that's disconnected. That's for your reverser. Oh Jesus, we went onto our alternate tank. No wonder the thing was leaning to one side. Yeah, she'll do it. She'll do it. PMDG said the DC-6 was going to be more of a port upgrade, so probably look the same. So they'll still charge the bejesus though. Yeah, you can be sure of it. I don't care, like, look it'd be great to see it, you know, it'd be great to see some better textures very, very up close, but it's still an incredible airplane. I just want to see fixes, as in, get the WASM stuff under control. Maybe there's something they can do at the top. There's a boat. Maybe do something with the tablet. The sounds maybe a little tweak as well. But it's fine as is, you know. You got tickets for dinner and the after party as well? Nice. We're all around on Friday in Almere, which is the town just west of Lelystad. Almere is like the next train over. Or the first, you know, it's a train stop before you get to Lelystad from Amsterdam. That's where we're staying. So we'll go out for a couple of pints on the Friday night. Saturday day is all day at the event, and then Saturday night we'll be around somewhere. It's a good chance we'll be in Amsterdam. I say we, of course. The lads could tell me to take off. Do your own thing, Murph. You're no crack. You know, they could say that. And then I'll just, you know, I'll just tell them I had a wild night of all sorts of cool stuff. What you get up to, lads? We watched Muse Van bait himself with the pool. Brilliant. Wherever we will be there together. Did you spring for business on the flights out to New Zealand? Nah, to be honest, it's a pain in the ass hands when you're doing that, because it's like, put in a bid. Nah. You have to put in like $800 or $900 for a bid. It's like, no, you're okay. The real Amsterdam people live in Almere. Nice. You weren't laughing the last time we played. Me and Adam ran rings around you. No, you didn't. Listen, Muse. Listen. Did you lose your phone that night? Or was this a different night? But basically, we just said that to humour you. You know what I mean? I might keep this altitude. Easy. Easy. Right. Yes, but that's irrelevant. He lost his dignity, right? What's happening in Amsterdam? Dunno. We're probably going to go... We'll probably be in Amsterdam for a bit. I mean, look at that hand. It looks nothing like my hand. And why is there a duck? Why do people think, oh yeah, leprechauns, it's Irish, give them an Irish looking rubber duck? Stupid thing. That AI needs to sit down now, so it does, you know. What do you mean the hand is huge? The hand is far too big. What? If you're travelling with family, it's grand anyway. If you're travelling alone, it can be worth it. Yeah, 100%. I was looking at like lounge access. Like, we don't need lounges on the way over. On the way home, I was looking at LAX, but like, it looks like a pain in the arse to get into the lounge there. You know. Helping out at the FS web shop, so be at the event the entire time. Nice. That's awesome. If you're in a bar in Amsterdam and think of all the fellows are so nice here, you're in a gay bar. It happened to me. Much great lads though. Hang on a second, Big Al. I mean, was the writing not on the wall? I think we have footage here of Big Al. You know. Where is it now? I'm sure we have it here somewhere. There's Big Al over there, look. You know, Big Al went running to a bar. He found some friendly guys. He said they were very nice. Absolutely brilliant. Brilliant. Ah, Jesus. Ah, brilliant. I was trying to think, the other one. Wasn't it the Blue Oyster? Wasn't that, the Blue Oyster, wasn't that like Police Academy? You really want your own room now? Ah, Gibbo, would you go out of that? Sure, this song is on your playlist. That's fantastically funny. Poor old Big Al. He hasn't said much since. You thought the place was friendly. Lovely fellas in that place, you know. We did that before. Where were we? The last time I was in New Zealand, down in Dunedin. They were all terribly nice, you know. I've given up on the wind thingy. I had to shut down the sim to uninstall and reinstall. Then it tells me I can't connect. At the bottom it says I am connected, but I can't do anything. I don't know, Vulcan. I mean, there's not much you need to do. You just kind of set it and forget it. I've disconnected again. I'm not pressing nothing. We'll try it again. Join a group. But Kanzui, it wasn't coming up on my screen saying it was disconnected. So how do I know if I am or not? You know what I mean? The Autobots are and the disconnections. It's mad. Great at Oak and good to see you. Welcome in, buddy. Oh Jesus. Kibbo. Just get a hard mental image now. Sharing a room, you know. Hughes fan can play this. He will serenade you to sleep with this musical sound. So you'll get, are you sure you want to disconnect? Yeah, it hasn't done it. No disconnect icons. Yeah. This is all Gibbo's gonna hear now next Friday night. Just looking at the lads, he'll be like, you know. Brilliant. Can Muse fan, can you play the banjo? Scott. Ah, brilliant. The kind of music that makes you do a double take of your cousin. Brilliant. Fridays are wild here, right? I don't want a hard look at anything. A little bit. Wouldn't be great at it though. I can play it on the spoons. If you hear this in the bar... If you hear this at a bar, back out. Very, very quickly. Yeah. Be Jesus then, who's that? It's Jas. Beautiful. Can you manage what Mrs. TPH would say?
Hello there.
350 Joker, welcome aboard. Take it away. Oh Jesus, there's like terrain. Go handy. Fierce handy. Now. Ah, sure, we might as well. Man alive, look at the scenery, isn't it gorgeous? So next Friday night, right on topic, yeah, there's a spot on the way out to the last airport. Oh, Jesus. Just after Sheep's Creek. It's going to be wild. It is going to be wild. We had so much fun last year at Lelyslad. It was just great crack. And it's going to be the same this year. It'll be more this year because there's more people going. So I'm looking forward to it. Came for the bald patch, stayed for the music. Thank you, consort. Jesus. Little to the right. Don't have to look for you a lot whatsoever. The big blob of green just right there on the map. That's how we do. Alrighty. Now I'm looking forward to it. Like next week, what are we doing next week? We have the final of our Landmark series on Monday night. Tuesday, we have... There might be a daytime stream as well, but we have Formula 1 Tuesday night. We might do Australia and China again. We'll see. On Wednesday, we have the news. Thursday, we'll have a double header, including our VATSIM flight that evening. And that's it. We're away on Friday. We're back on... We'll live stream over there, right? We'll do a live stream on Saturday, sometime during the day, probably around 1500 Zulu, something like this. Just a quick walk around, say hello to everyone. Travelling home Sunday, go home Sunday night. Then we're streaming Monday, Tuesday. Oh wait, hang on, next Tuesday we're streaming most of the day on Tuesday. I was going to go up Friday morning, Adam. And you're not to go out for the lovely pints on Thursday. You'd be no use at all. Yeah, Tuesday's Paddy's Day. Yeah. So we'll be streaming this Tuesday coming. And then the following week, Monday and Tuesday streaming, and then off to New Zealand. But again, I'll fire up a stream when I'm in New Zealand. There'll be no stopping you. You'll show up at the airport. We're up at the airport early. You know. You'll come in dressed like a bag of ham, just totally, you know. Muse, are you staying in Dublin Thursday night? Murph, other tip, the little bags of washing powder that they sell. They don't wash clothes. They're useless for washing clothes. Right. So I'm only 10 minutes from the airport. True. Glorious time. The Ides of March and St. Paddy's Day, yeah. If there's pints on the go, you could be persuaded. Yeah. I'm looking forward now at the event. I'm looking forward to seeing the updates from Wing Control. I'm mad to see what Meridian have. I mean, I'm mad to see what they actually have with them this year. I want to catch up with Navigraph. On air, say intentions, of course. You'll find me at the INI Bills booth. At most of the day, I'm going to be in around Bills. If I'm not there, I'll be there within 20 minutes, kind of thing. Fall out about 9:30, taxi at 10 to, job done. Yeah, 100% Scott. We'll put them under pressure as well. I think I'm done with ChatGPT. Come on, Jake. Are you doing a talk on stage again? I'll be on a stage on Saturday for like a couple of moments. I'll be chatting about on air. So I can't go too hard on the Friday. Do you know what I mean? So, I'll be on this. I'll be a bit on air for a chat on Saturday. But do you know what? I'm just looking forward to catching up with so many folks. We met so many people there last year. It was freaking brilliant. It was so nice. Yeah, so what I'm going to try and do, Scott, I'm going to try and record as much footage as I can with like me B-roll camera, and then on the Monday we're back. Because I'm going to New Zealand, we're going to do the news on that Monday, but it'll be a full recap. It'll be a full recap of flights and weekend. You have to talk to VAT EU at some point. Ooh, interesting. Have you booked your flight to Minneapolis, or has the date been announced? Dates have been announced. I have booked. Bloody hell. Murphy went friggin' lone wolf, rogue wolf on that one. Usually I'm good at communicating. But anyway, yes, it is booked. And very much looking forward to Expo as well. The two events are just class, you know. Never tell anyone you're on a list of some description, right? But yeah, look, it's with FS Weekend, it's a great venue, and it's just catching up with so many people, you know. A lot of our community, like, I don't get to see us, you know. These events are great. Then when we do our own stuff, like this year, 2026, we will have a UK meetup. We're thinking Manchester, but we will go to the UK, and then we'll do something in Ireland, maybe similar to what we did last year, or bigger, who knows. Striker on the Southeast Asian server. Lots and lots of talking to people. Yeah, absolutely. That's what it's all about. It's just catching up with people, having a chat. Love it. Love it. Wow. All right, we got about 40 miles out. Dan is here. Thank you very much indeed. 48 months, dude. Cheers, buddy. Hope you're well. Digital Merc says changes in work have hampered on me plans. Yeah, man. You Janie. I just put down the landing gear. That was a big mistake. Put them back up there, will you? There we go. Looking forward to next Saturday. Can't wait to put faces to names. Nice. Yeah, Merc, what can you do? I mean, it's just one of those things, man. You've seen more international people confirming they are coming. Great to see FS Weekend growing and becoming a bigger event. I think what you'll find, a lot more Europeans are going to say, right, we're going to go to FS Weekend rather than the States. It's just kind of what, you know, the drama and stuff that was going on. I think a lot of people kind of said they won't bother. I can't wait though. I can't wait. Yes, the events are great for catching up with developers and seeing hardware and software, and that's all awesome. It's amazing. And you get to meet the people behind the projects. You get to see that kind of passion and, you know, what they're really into. But the biggest thing for me is just hanging out with communities. Like, that's you can't put a price on that. It is incredible, you know. And the crack we have, Jesus, we'll be getting into trouble somewhere. But there will be slagging, you know. Have you had anything affecting travel yet regarding world events? No, nothing yet. How come I'm so far behind? What are you talking about? I don't know, actually, Muse. You lot are baiting it on. I'm minding me engines, look. You know. We'll probably get some delays, you know, on the New Zealand flight. You've been going to FS Weekend for many years, meeting people in person. Yeah, so good. Isn't it so good? Like, we caught up with Steiny last year. That was lovely. We caught up with, we met so many people last year. And, yourself, Gibbo and Muse, sure, we had the crack. It was brilliant. Out playing pool, out for the pints, out for dinner. The dinner was lovely. Will you be posting on Discord the pub where we're meeting at in Almere? Yeah, 100%, Eamon. 100%. As soon as we get to Almere and drop the bags off, we'll be going straight out. Like, straight out. So, yes, he is. Lord Freely will be there as well. Looking forward to it. Like, we get in at 3:15, so I'd say we'll probably be down in Almere 5:30, 6. We'll go for a bite to eat, couple of pints. Maybe a game of pool. And then Saturday, like we're at the event all day. We'll be there from opening until it closes. 5 o'clock, I think, is when it closes. I think. No need to post, it'll be on local news. Yeah. I went in 2011, met a bunch of people from the My Cockpit forums. That's awesome, Flyer 10. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that as well, Limbix. I don't know, I don't think the F-22s will show up. Hey, Keen Lafford is here. Good to see you, Keen. Happy Friday, buddy. How's she cutting? So I think the Air New Zealand flights, they're cancelling a lot of the off-peak flights. They're not really interfering with international ones. So we have domestic flights. So we're going Auckland to Invercargill. That should be okay. If not, that'll be cancelled and we'll go Auckland, Christchurch, Invercargill. You know what I mean? Dan doesn't get to Amsterdam till Saturday morning. Aha. Yeah, well, as I said, like we're at the Aviodrome all day Saturday. 90s overload. You liking the Muse? The L90s. I'm absolutely adoring this scenery tonight. Isn't it gorgeous? And live weather as well. Do you know we were lucky with it? Okay, Juno, just up the road. Runway 26 is what we need, lads. And we need to approach it from the little inlet. So we'll be landing in about 10 minutes. About 10 minutes. How many of you lot are going to FS Weekend? One's in chat if you're going to FS Weekend. Just of our group, so we kind of know roughly. Thinking not for the F-22s, but apparently they're stationed in Hawaii normally. New Zealand government is also planning fuel rationing. Oh, Jesus. Drake, Dan, Muse, JV Hughes going. Nice. Adam, Flyer 10, Stimpy, Daddy Plump. Nice, lads. Nice. We know Naughty Gnome is going as well. Ali's going. Community Patrol. Good to see you. Cheers, buddy. Legacy as well. Nice. Yeah, there's going to be a great crowd there. Kahari is going as well. No way. Ian Fisher's going. Nice. Eamon's going. Is Kaharia going? I haven't met Kaharia yet in person. Oh, that's going to be awesome. Oh, that's brilliant. Ali's going, yeah. Ali's going. Spent 2 nights there, then travelling to Almere Friday night. Round trip ticket from Philly would have been $780. Heisenberg. What, to FS Weekend or to FS Expo? No, this is great. I'm looking forward to meeting Kaharia. Well, I'm looking forward to meeting everyone, but I haven't met her at all yet. Do you know? And we all started streaming around the same time, right? Myself, Colonel Fork, Ali, Kaharia, TC, Viper. We all kind of started in around the same time, right? You only have an hour's drive? FS Weekend, it's on in Lelystad in the Netherlands. Arriving Amsterdam on Wednesday. Nice. Right, same question now. If you're going to Flight Sim Expo, stick an L number 2 into the chat. If you're going to Flight Sim Expo. You hope your voice will survive last Monday. Your voice was dead. Oh dear. Plenty of water. Heisenberg will be there. Looking forward to catching up with you, bud. You'll be watching the Microsoft live stream though. Old veteran. I can just picture now, you know. We'll be in the pub. Filthy. Does that mean you have to go to Disney or you get to go to Expo? Right, over to the right. Wish it was. Hoping the dev team is all good. You're going to Disney? Riot. Easy now. There's a bridge? Limix found a bridge. I don't see this bridge you speak of, but we'll look for it. Yeah, it's such a good plane. Such a good machine. Mr. GPHI found it as well. There's a bridge, you say? Well, hang on a second. Why didn't you say so? This could be terribly important. This is the little strait we have to go up. Hey, Captain Kenobi is here. Good to see you. One of the best plays in the sim. I agree, Keen. Tis fantastic, this one. 100%. We'll be telling that Ryanair pilot anyway. Captain, between the four of us, we've about 20,000 hours of flight sim experience. We'll be seated all over the shop. Just give us a shout. Real world pilots love that comment. You know, follow the harbour, you'll find the bridge. Roger. If you see a bridge, you go under the bridge. Yes. How low can we go, lads? Easy now. Watch the speed. I see the bridge. Well, I see the bridge on my charts. Easy now. There's the bridge. In a world, one man, one machine will try to fly under a bridge this summer. Will they make it? Landed in the zero visibility in Courchevel. I know what I'm doing. It'll be grand. In people's experience, who's better an airline between EasyJet and Ryanair? Ryanair. Ryanair, man. That's my opinion. Not because I'm Irish and I'm, you know, biased, but Ryanair, you know. Right, this is, oh, Jesus. How far are we off the ground? Oh, Jesus. Easy now, Jemima. Wait, Jesus, there's a freaking bit of land in the middle. Jesus. Easy. 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 Yeah, baby. Brilliant. Oh, man, that was brilliant. Has there been any murder, dead kills? No, they're looking okay. All is well. Well done. Well done. Right, wait. The excitement is over. We've made it. Now do it inverted. The Irish airline that has a perfect safety record despite having one of the largest fleets in the world. Yes, that's it. Like a glove. Right, power coming right back. Oh, chase me hand. See, there are columns up there. Easy now. Landing gear coming down. Oh, heck yeah. Easy. It'll be a bit of a left turn here onto this runway. Is the runway covered in snow? No, we're okay. We're okay. Do it in reverse.
Jesus.
CTD a touchdown flying tonight. I don't believe you. Easy now. Easy now. Right, we're looking good, lads. Watch the power. And Juno, November 235 Romeo Mike, short final runway 26, full stop, Juno. Easy. Man, this is such a nice part of the world. Easy. Keep the speed around 100. Looking good. Little bit of a crosswind. Easy now. Gently does it. Touchdown! Watch the nose. All right. Flaps in. And the manual braking. And alive, what a beautiful flight. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, we're going to fly to FS weekend in the sim during the week. We'll do a virtual fly-in. Don't know what day during the week we'll do it, but we will do it. Might do it Thursday daytime. Then again, we might do it Tuesday. We'll see how we go. Alright. Does that include pints beforehand? Alright, park and brake on. Beautiful. Man alive. Wasn't that brilliant? I have to say, Kanzui, that wing link, this is very good. I love this. Work in progress for sure, but this definitely is helpful knowing where we are during the flight, who's flying with us, where they are, the location, the height, distance, all that jazz, right? It's a new freeware plugin that he's working on, so it is great to see something like this. And like, you can change it, right? I mean, you can change it like this. You can change the transparency of it as well. Isn't it cool? It's absolutely cool. And we can see then who's actually in the group. Okay, there's no one in the group now because I just exited it. Join the group, KNZ. Okay, there's no one in the group. But you get the idea. You get the idea. But lads, listen, I want to thank you all so very, very much indeed for tuning in tonight, joining us here on our group flight. We're back. I'll probably be streaming on well, I'll be around on Sunday for a bit at some stage. I'll have to be. I've videos to make tomorrow, so I'm hoping I get them done. What am I to do? I'll be around tomorrow evening.
Jesus.
It's for the community, so I want to make it work for you. Can Zooey do? Thank you very, very much indeed, man. Amazing stuff. You have a list of 8 fixes in the software channel. Oh, nice. Yeah, so if you're around tomorrow night, we'll probably, well, more than likely we'll be over in Discord. Not for the faint of heart. Right, not for the faint of heart, but that's where we will be. If I'm not streaming Saturday or Sunday, we're back on Monday night at 2000 Zulu time for our last flight. Jays, you're going to be sick of Ireland. We're flying in Ireland on Monday night. As it's the last of our landmark series. Tuesday daytime we're starting earlier for Patrick's Day, so we'll start like 4 o'clock in the afternoon and we'll run on. Wednesday we have the news, Thursday a double header, and then Friday we're off to the Netherlands. So yeah, loads of stuff. So lads, thank you all so very, very much indeed for tuning in, for the support tonight, both on Twitch and YouTube. Absolutely amazing. All the likes, all the new follows. Thank you very, very much indeed. They're giving snow right now. I can see it. It's 2 degrees outside. Jesus. Wolfhound Sims. Hello there. Hope you're well. So enjoy the weekend. I'll be around at some stage for sure. And in the meantime, as I said, you'll catch us up over on our Discord. So from me to you, thank you all so very much indeed. And we'll see you on the next one. You take care.
Can I do the...
Do you know? Ah, don't hit me with a frying pan! Oh, jeez! Did you hear it? You just hit me with a frying pan!
She didn't make a noise!
Of course I made a noise! You hit me with a frying pan in my head!
Turn around!
Why would you hit me with a frying... Don't hit me again! Ah! Yes, it makes a noise! You're hitting me with a frying pan! Annalisa, did you put her up to that? Jesus, me head! Oh, who hit someone? I mean, come on! Who hit someone with a frying pan, for God's sake? Oh, very hollow sounding. What? What are you talking about, hollow sounding? Lads are over there, so we'll have to do a bit of a chicane here. Mother of Jesus! Gibbo!
What the hell? I'm somersaulting.
Did you just see what happened to Gib? Are you in the drink? You ended up in the...
Water. This is possible.
Did you just see what...
There's a...
Oh, sweet something is going on! Jesus! Medic! There's nothing to
Look at
see.
this big E just... Oh, Jesus.
There's nothing to see. No, there's nothing to see at all. Bags are all the rage. Yeah, thanks for that, lads. Well done. What a great start to the feckin' night. And we're already... Stop pressing the buttons. Right, that needs to go. You know, fat. But in fairness, though. Right, you know, I mean, the posture, right? I'm talking about me, of course, right? But anyway, quick, before we're in trouble.
I suppose you did this on purpose.
Holy crap. Holy crap, holy crap, holy crap. We're going in, that's it. There's no turning back at this stage. Jesus, mind the bears.
Look at this big E just...
Oh no, we're dying. Quick, get out. Oh no, we're Jesus. Oh.